basically my thoughts for this project isn't much. I was set to become really drunk, talk about art. I would probably become drunk. I just started drinking a third of a bottle of whiskey, and it's just gonna kick me in. Basically what I wanted to do was to kind of explain several pieces that I wanted to do but never really made because they failed all the time. Like one of the pieces is this as well. Like, I don't know how to do it, but you could try it at home, maybe figure it out. It would be to kind of balance on a chair like this, and falling down, and let's see, like, I don't know if it's the proper way of doing it. So basically I wanted to show a difference between like the repetition of artwork and the artwork, and when it actually, the recording of artwork as well, which is really important for me. It kind of reduces you as an audience to perceiver of some kind of reproduction, and I find that really, really interesting, because the use value that would really be there is gone, and instead you just have this object which you can only perceive into kind of a, you know, into exchange value, a kind of a surplus value that it could accumulate, and it's really interesting. Now I'll show you again. And the project is then like, oh, I think it's sound of just kick it on. The problem, the piece is also that the duration in time. I think you say, wait, the duration in time. It's limiting the space of the piece, and I really had some problems. I don't really know where it came from, the idea, but the kind of to destruct the time, that was also really important for me. To fail the art piece and to kind of to have that as a goal, to fail the art piece, that would be the main goal for the art piece, to fail it. And because of several ideals that is comprehended within society, which would then be, for example, failing, is considered bad. It would be interesting to contrast that in such an art piece. I don't know. I really thought about like how to make the ultimate art piece, which is usually a kind of contemplating issue for many artists. How they try to make the ultimate art piece, and it's a really hard way and a really big task to take on yourself. Because, like, yeah, it would be interesting to expand this issue further and go kind of away from the present as well. But the medicine for art, and that is my problem really. Like, what should I do with an art piece like this? What could I consider worth doing? Where is the point of making something in a world where you can reproduce it? Is there any value for it? where would it come from? So I've tried to project out the value for me to make this art piece. I knew that you could as well make this. So I kind of encourage you to make a similar art piece like this, and then send it in to me. My address is 95 Glen Ewood Road. Oh yeah, I can't remember. It's SW16A7, and it would be really interesting to see what you people thought about it as well. So this is to make it a social art piece, which is really important. Many things is really interesting and important, and you have to just kind of like, yeah, make a boundary between them. Okay, so another piece which I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's really interesting, is to kind of to show the problems with art, like pissing in a cup, and it's really hard to hit, and you don't want the cup to fall over. This is also the problem with male society. You know, you try to hit such a small spot, and that's just one way to hit it. So that is also one. Then we look at, I would demonstrate the combination between the two art pieces together, and I would really want to do this as a performance, but then I thought the recording of it would be much more interesting, and the kind of the space in between them, which is created as well. So if I fall backwards now, I could almost fall close to it anyway. That would surely be interesting.